Sit down, Christina.
Okay, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, mission 1, lesson 20. Zachary, read our I can't statement for today.
I can't understand two-step word problems involving multiplication and division.
Okay, so today you're gonna read some word problems, and today you're gonna use 2 steps to solve word problems. Okay, it's not just gonna be you gonna read it. They're gonna say draw a ray, you're gonna be done. Nope, it's gonna be a little extra today. Okay. Okay, he just did a I can statement, which was y'all will understand and solve 2-step word problems using multiplication and division. Your success criteria, you will be able to read each word problem and determine the operation to use for each step. You will use one or more of the 4 operations to solve word problems. And we will check for your understanding, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go over some daily reviews. A row. So if I say 4 rows of 3,
We should just from Miss Hewitt.
I did, and I went over it. On your board, show me 4 rows of 3. 4 rows of 3. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pop your board. Correct. So what is 4 times 3?
12.
12. Okay. 4 rows go which way?
Left to right.
And how does columns go?
Up and down.
Up and down, correct. Okay, what is a quotient? What math operation use quotient? We went over it. Think about it. What math operation use quotient? What is a quotient? Not question, quotient. What's the quotient? Quotient is the result of dividing 2 numbers, one number by another. So for an example, lately this is how we've been doing it, which is basically the same thing. What is the quotient?
20 divided by
24 divided by 4. What's the answer? 6.
Oh yeah.
So which number is the quotient?
Yeah, which number is the quotient?
4.
6. Because even if, let's see,
24 divided by.
normally it'll be like this. This is normally how your division problems are set up. You'll get more into that in 4th grade. But normally you find the quotient, which is your top number. Okay? What is factor? Deny it.
The numbers that get it add up or
It's being multiplied.
Correct. It's your numbers that are either add up or multiplied. Okay? Does everybody understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Unknown. Anytime they say find the unknown, most times your answer to your problem will look like this. It'll be, let's see, 5 times, find the unknown.
Oh.
That one says 5 times what equals 15? Answer. 3.
And this one is
And then if
4.
they gave you one that said 5 times blank
4
equals 20, what is the answer?
4.
4. So you found the what? The unknown. So anytime they say find the unknown, it's gonna be a question mark, and you have to figure out what number completes that problem. Okay. When they say find, what does that mean?
Like find
The missing part. You have to find the missing part. Like this part right here with the question mark. That's the missing part. So in order to make it whole, you have to find the missing what? Part. Sentence. Every time Ms. Williams grades your paper, she say, "Where's the what?" Either your reading part or your number what? Sentence. So lately, we've been doing equations and number sentences. Like if she said, write the addition sentence for the model that you see, it's called a what? Array. This is a array. On your dry erase board, answer that array. What you think that array is? You ain't got no marker, this your marker? I'm sorry. Answer that array for me. And answer. I want the answer as well. Sweetie, where's your dry erase board, your marker, and your lesson 20 word problem and notes?
Oh yeah, she doesn't have it. She don't.
Okay, just for today, you're gonna have it back for a month. Okay, answer that array for me. You ready?
Yes, ma'am.
You sure?
Yes, ma'am.
Pop your board. Good. Good, 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 good. So what's the answer?
8.
But what's the sentence? What's the equation?
2 times 4 is 8.
2 times 4 equals 8. So what does the 2 represent?
How many is alright. I mean the number of rows.
The number of rows. Thank you, Isabella. And what does 4 represent?
How many is rows? How many each row?
I mean in each row. 5. Count by 5.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100,
Good job.
105.
What are equal groups?
They have to equal.
Right. Equal groups mean all groups have the same what? Amount. Columns.
Go this way. Go up and down. Vertical.
They go up and down.
Vertical.
Right. Okay. On your dry erase board.
Okay.
Let me think of one. Okay. Let me see. Hey, where did I get from? 3 rows of 4s. And I want you to change it. Rows first and then columns. Okay. But you're still gonna be the same answer.
What?
Okay. You got 3 rows of what?
4.
4. If I change it this way and look at it, you got what?
4 rows of 3.
And what's that property called? And what would be your answer? 12. So either way I change it, your answer is gonna stay what? The same. Equation. Look at this. 2 times 3 equals what?
6.
2 times 7 equals what?
14.
2 times 5.
10.
That's to need what?
Wait.
Okay, let's count by 2.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30.
You just counted by what?
2.
2. Size of groups. What is size of groups? How much is in each group? Divide. When you divide, you having what?
Share equally.
You share equally.
Time.
Time.
That's time.
So, who can give me an example of a time?
3 times 3.
3 times 3. What is 3
9.
times 3?
9.
9. Amelia. 3 times 4. What is 3
12.
times 4? 12. What is 5 times 5?
25.
25. What is 4 times 4?
16.
16. That's what?
Time.
Time. Divided by. So if I said 12 divided by 3, what is your answer?
4.
4. If I said 36 divided by 4, what is your answer?
9.
9. If I say 2 divided by 2,
1.
1.
Cause 2.
If I said 8 times 4, no, 32 divided by 4.
8.
8. 8. Good job. Some of y'all been working, huh? Y'all been working at home on your
4, 8.
Okay. Now let's count by our 4s. Are you ready?
Yes.
We're gonna go to 32, okay?
Okay.
Let's count by 4s.
4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32.
Good. Good job. What is groups of?
How many groups?
How many groups? Equals.
You have to equal the same answer.
Have to equal the same thing. Let's count by 3s. Y'all ready?
Yes. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33.
3. Okay. Oh, okay. We're gonna stop at 33. Number of groups.
How many groups?
Correct. Say it again, man.
How many groups?
Correct. Okay. Fluency building. We just counted about what?
2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. For homework one time I gave y'all the tic-tac-toe chart.
Yes.
And if you remember and if you were paying attention, when you count by twos, the dots at the top represent what you're counting by, okay? So if you had twos, it'd be 1, 2, and you write the 2, remember? And if you went back and looked at it, 2 times 1 equals what?
2.
2 times 4.
4.
2 times 3.
6.
So for the ones that always get confused, you count the dots. So again, if we did 2 times 3 equals 6, we'll do 7, 8, which would be 2 times what? 2 times 4. Okay? So this is the tic-tac-toe way of counting for what? 2. And guess what? It's the same for
4.
3. You count the dots. 1, 2, 3. You write it. So these are your facts for 3. Right here. So for your 3s, you count the dots. 1, 2, 3. You write it, and you get all the way to 30. So if you get all the way to 30, that's 3 times what? 3 times 10. So for the x's, what would this one be? What would the problem be? And what is 3 times 11?
11 is 30.
Good. What is it, man? 33.
And 3 times.
And then what would this last one be?
3 times 12.
And what is 3 times 12?
36.
It's what?
36.
36. Good job. And the same for what?
4.
4. You count your dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you write it. So 4 times 1 is 4. So what's 4 times 11?
4 times 11 is
44.
44.
Okay.
That's
The last
40.
one. 12 times 4. 4
48.
times 12.
48.
48. I see.
It's easy.
And your 5s are easy.
50 times.
So what is 11? 5 times 11?
5 times 11. 5. 55.
55. So then what is 5 times 12?
58. 6 times 12.
What is it, man?
60.
It's 60. It's 60. Because if you count 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55,
60.
60. So we finna do some 2s and we're gonna do some 3s, okay? What is 2 times 1? Good job.
10.
10. Let's see. Okay.
20.
You sure?
Yeah. 20.
Count it.
10. 20. Oh.
You gonna count by what?
10.
Okay, let's go.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20.
And what's your answer?
20.
Okay, what's 2 times 2?
4. It's 4. No, 4.
2 times 4.
8.
2 times
16. 16. 8. 2. You got 14.
What is 2 times 7?
14.
Some of y'all don't sound sure. What is 2 times 7?
14. 6.
Wait, who said 18? Janaya. What is 2 times 6? 12. Now what is 2 times 9?
18.
What's the answer, Janaya?
18.
Okay. Okay, your word problem. Let's look at your word problem. I'm going to give you 5 minutes to complete your word problem. I'm going to give you 5 minutes to complete your word problem. You ready?
Yeah.
Are Are you ready?
Yes.
Go. Read to yourself. Okay, good. Get your mark off the phone. Two minutes and 38 seconds. Okay. Who's still working? Okay. Let me see. Pay attention. Okay. Go back and read it. Look at that. Okay. Christina, read the word problem.
Red, orange, and blue all on sale for $4 each. Nina buys 2 cards of each color. How much does she spend altogether?
Okay. So what do we know?
That each card is on sale for $4. Red or blue.
Okay. The red, orange, and blue scarves are on sale for $4 what? Each. And then what does she do after that?
Buy 2 scarves of each color.
Okay. So she buys 2 scarves of each color and they cost how much each?
$4.
$4. So that means she bought what? 2 reds. She bought how many oranges?
3. 2.
2.
And then 2 orange and 2 blue.
Okay. So if they're $4 each, how much is she paying for the red one?
$4.
Who said it? Who said 8?
Her.
Correct, 8. Because they're $4 what? Each. So how much did she pay for the orange one?
8.
How much did she pay for the blue one?
8.
So what's my total?
24.
Your problem, your answer is 24.
What is your equation though from that?
Oh, yeah, what's your equation? I'm sorry. What would be your equation?
2 times 3 times 8.
Correct.
We didn't hear you.
Say it again, Zach.
3 times 8 equals 24.
3 times 8 equals 24. You could have did a take diagram. To where she bought 2 reds, 2 oranges, 2 blue. And they're $4. And they're $4 a piece. Who was confused? Because I walked around and looked at some of y'all whiteboards and y'all did 2 times 4 and you did 8. And then you said she had a total of 8. She spent 8 altogether. And then some of y'all said 12. And I think y'all did 12 because y'all did 4, 4, 4. And then y'all did well, from the looks of it, looked like y'all did 8 plus 4. And y'all got 12 instead of 3 times 4. But
remember, you guys, you have to visualize in your mind these problems.
yeah.
And you have to take it step by step of what they're asking you. So it says she had red, orange, and blue scarves. Okay? And each of them was how much? So what I would have done is wrote a R for red, a O for orange, and a B for blue. And then put $4 out there by each of them. Okay? So you got to visualize this in your head.
Okay, let's try this one. Read it, Mackenzie. Nina?
altogether.
Okay, this is like the one you just did. The only thing is that she also bought a what?
Hey, that costs $4 too.
I had that cost $4 as well. So
24%.
with that, what would be your equation?
24.
If we already know that that she bought 2 scarves each of each color, and we already know that the answer is what?
24.
24.
Plus
So if she bought a hat,
4.
what would your answer be?
24 plus 4 is 28.
28. So if the red, orange, and blue is 6 items all together, the hat equals what? No, the hat equals how many items?
4.
No.
She only bought one
Look,
hat.
if she bought 2 of each, that's 2, 4, 6. With the hat,
4.
how many items did she buy?
1.
If she bought 2 scarves of each color, that's 2, 4, 6. Plus the hat to be what?
$4.
7. So 7 times what?
24.
Say it again. 7 times what?
4.
4. So what is 7 times 4?
28.
28. So your answer is what?
28. 7 times 4 is 28.
Correct. 7 times 4 equals 28. Work this one out.
Mr. Harrison.
Yep. Read it, Janiyah.
Mr. Harrison buys 7 plants for his garden. Each plant costs $5. The next day, he buys a rose bush that also costs $5. How much more do the 7 plants cost than the rose bush?
Work it on your whiteboard. Oh, it's yours. I'm sorry, you can yours. Here. Yeah, we're going to find a stopping point. It's time for lunch. So put your markers down and we'll come back.